Hi guys, it's so good to have you here again with me. And let's go right to the work. Okay, can you go to the page 37 on level 5? Okay, we worked on the secondary triads last week, right? Now, for the major scale, 145, like this, 145 are in the major mode, and 236, 7, they're called secondary, and 236 are in minor mode, and 7 is in the diminished mode, right? Okay, now we'll go ahead and do that first. Okay, can we do the G major now? Okay, close up a little bit. Okay, G major for treble clef. Right, 2, 3, 6, the minor mode, and 7 diminished with a little circle. See, these are secondary triads. In the key of G, G is 1. Okay, here. There's G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, okay, and G. Okay, that's F sharp. G is 1, A is 2, B is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to 1, right? Okay, here, we're working on the secondary, which is A, B, E, and F sharp. Okay, that's what I need you to write. So here's A, B, there's B, and there's a E, and there's F sharp. Because in the key of G major, there's one F sharp, right? Yes. Okay, now build the triads. A, C, E, B, D, F, E, G, B, and F, A, and C. Okay? All right. All right. Now, is there any more F? Oh, E, yes, it's right there. You gotta sharp this F. Good. Okay, let's do minor keys now. Let's go to the E minor. It's right there. Okay, for the minor keys, look. 2 is in the diminished mode. 3, augmented. 6, major. And 7, diminished. Okay? All right, so we'll try that. All right, so write the Roman numbers. 2 is in the diminished mode. Okay? 3 is in the augmented. 6, major. And 7, diminished again with a circle. Okay, then we're gonna figure it out. In the key of E, E is 1, right? Then what's 2? It's F. What's 3? G. What's 6? C. And 7 is D. Okay? Now it's a minor key. Okay, so you need to switch that to, look for its relative major, which is G major. In the key of G major, we have F sharp. Now for harmonic minor, what's the 7th of E? It's a D sharp. So you're going to raise the 7th, which is D sharp. Okay, now build the triads. Space, space, line, line, line. And let's look for all the F's first. There's F sharp. Is there any more F? Yeah, it's right there, F sharp. This is bass clef. Okay, and you need 2 sharp D's. Is there? Yeah, there's 1, and the second one. And with 7, there's a D sharp. This is it. Okay, all right. Let's do A minor. A minor should be easy because its relative major is C major, right? Okay, no sharps, no flats. Okay, so write 2 diminished, 3 augmented, with uppercase, 6 uppercase because it's major mode, 7 diminished. Okay, now in the key of A is 1, then B is 2, C is 3, F is 6, and G is 7. You just go ahead and count the, lines in space, okay? All right, here we go. See? Oh, triads now. Draw triads. G, B, and D. Okay. Now what do we need to do? Figure out the key signature. It's same as C major, so no sharps, no flats. But remember, we have to raise something, right? What's that? The 7th. Which one is that? From A? It's G sharp. Sharp all the G's. Here's G. Here's G. Okay? Good. That's it. D minor. It's the last one from this page. Write the numbers. 2 diminished, 3 augmented, 6 major, 7 diminished. In the key of D, D is 1, then what's 2? E. F is 3, okay, and G is 4, A is 5, and 6 is B, and 7 is C. Okay, build the triads. EGB, FAC, like that. Good. Now, what's the relative major of a D minor? F major. What do you have in the key of F? B flat. Okay, so flat all the B's plus, now you have to raise the 7th from D, which is C sharp. So look for all the B flats. Here, B flat. And how about C sharp? There. This is C space. Okay, got it? C sharp is with 3 and 7. Okay, good. All right, turn your page to 38. Each degree of the scale has name. These are called the scale degree names. Okay, we already covered this in level 3 and 4, but those of you who is new to this, new to level 5, can we just go ahead and do this again? All right, here we go. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in major mode, right? 5, 6, 7, and back to 1. Okay. When you go up 5, you call this, what do you call it? Dominant. Okay. Now from the top, it's the same one, right? Same tonic. When you go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's scale degree 4, right? And you call this subdominant. If you already know this, you can skip to the next lesson. Okay. All right. When you go up 3 from the bottom, you call this median. When you go down 3, okay, from the top, sub-median. Okay, so they're pairs. 5 and 4, dominant and subdominant. 3 and 6, you call them median and submedian. Okay, good. So 1 is called a tonic. Can you say tonic? 5 is called a dominant, and it has a pair, right? 4 is called subdominant. 3 is called a median, and it has pair too. What's that? 6, submedian. 2 is called a supertonic. Okay, 1 is called tonic and 2 is called supertonic. 7 is called a leading tone because it leads back to the 1 again. Leads back to the 1. Okay? All right, good. Let's do some exercise now. Now match these Roman numerals with their scale degree names. Okay, now 2, what do you call it? Is it tonic or supertonic? It's a supertonic. It's right there. So this is 2, A, right there. Okay, this is 1. What do you call it? Tonic. There's tonic. So this is B. 3 is called median, right there. And it has its pair, right? 6. That's a 6, huh? What do you call it? Sub. No, not sub. It is sub. Yeah, submedian. So this is F. Okay. You know this. 7 leads back to the tonic, so you call that leading tone right there. And you know this is dominant, right? 5, which is G up here, and has a pair, which is 4. It's E, subdominant. Okay, let's do number 5. Okay, easy. 1 is called a tonic, and 2 is, the name for 2 is supertonic. Supertonic, one word. 3 is called a median. And remember, what's called submedian then? It's 6. 6 is submedian. 5 is called a dominant. And it has a pair too, right? What's that? 4, which is called, its name is subdominant. And the 7, it leads back to the tonic, so you call that leading tone, 2 words. Good. Let's go to the page 39. Okay, page 39, we are going to apply that Roman numeral to the composition, to the songs. Okay, this is what you do. You gotta figure out the key signature first. Now, 1 flat, what do you call it? F major. Or it could be D minor, right? There's always a possibility of the minor key. If it's a D minor, you gotta have C sharp because that's a 7. Do you see C sharp? No C sharp. So it's a F major. Okay. In the key of F major, look, we have D, F, B flat, and D. There's a B from the bottom here. We have D, F, B flat. There's a B flat, right? And there's a D. So these double. Okay. Now, again, D, F, and B flat. Tell me, is this in the simplest form, which means the root position? No, there's a gap on the top. So this is in the first inversion. And where is the root? Right there on the top of the gap, which is B flat, right? When you try it in root position, it's like that, B flat, right? So this is B flat major, okay? But which inversion is that? First inversion. This is it. Okay? Now, in the key of F major, which scale degree is B flat? Okay? In the key of F is 1, right? Then what about the B flat? F, G, A, B. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4th degree, right? So it's going to be 4, like this. 4, right? Major, right? Major. 6. It's 4th degree, but in first inversion. Okay? All right, let's go to the next page and do some exercises. Page 40. Number 6. For each of the following phrases, name the major or minor key and the label. Each circle cords with its Roman numeral and figure base, like a first inversion or second inversion. Okay? The first one's given. What's the key? G major. How can you tell? Because there's F sharp, right? Or it could be a E minor. If it's A minor, you're going to raise a 7, which is D sharp. Do you see D sharp here? No. There's no D sharp. So this is G major for sure. Okay? So this is in the key of G major. All right. Look at the first one. We have G, B, G, D. Okay. G, B, G, D. When you put that in order, it's going to be like... Here, let me go ahead and use different colors so you can see it easily. Here's G, B, and G is doubled, right? So this D. You only keep the bottom note. You can, to switch around the upper two notes. So this is G major, right? Which is 1. First degree in the key of G. Get it? Okay? All right. It's you don't have to write number 5-3 here because this is in the root position. Look at the next one now. We have a B, D, G, D. B, D, G, D. It doesn't look like it's in the first inversion, right? I mean, the root position. Then how do you switch it? Okay, but B is on the bottom, so it's gotta be, maybe when I do this again. Okay, we have B, we have D, we have G, and we have D again. So D is doubled. Okay. Draw it. The treble clef. Okay. We have B, D, and G. You know this is the root, right? G major. Okay. That's a G major. Which inversion? First inversion. So what's the number? 6. Okay. In the key of G major, what's G? It's 1, of course. That's a first degree. So it's a 1, 6, or 6, 3. Got that? Okay, let's do the next one. What do we have? We have C, G, and E. C, G, and E. Here we go. We have a C is on the bottom, G, and E. Root position. And where's the root? C. C major, 5-3, right? In the key of G, which scale degree is that? G, A, B, C. That's a fourth one. So I go 4. That's it. Or 4, 5, 3. Okay. All right. What's the next one now? What do we have? G, D, G, B. Again, G, D, G, B. So leave the first one. Don't touch it, but get rid of G. Okay, so when you draw that, G is on the bottom, and there's a D, and there's a B. Again, it's a G chord in root position. So in the key of G major, G is first degree, so it's 1. Okay, last one. What do we have? We have D, D, F sharp, and A. D, D, F sharp, and A. Don't touch the first one, but get rid of the second D. Okay, so we have D, F sharp, and A. What's that? It's a D major chord, right? D major, try it in root position. In the key of G, if G is 1, then what's D? Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a fifth, right? It's a Roman number 5 in root position, which is 5-3. And you don't have to write that. Good. Get the idea now? All right, then let's go to the question B. Now it's from J.S. Bach. Okay, now figure out the keys first. Look, no sharps, no flats. Key of C major, or it could be A minor, right? What do you think? If it's A minor, 7th is raised, which is G sharp. Do you see a G sharp? No G sharps. So it's a key of C major. C major. Okay. And what do we have? C, G, C, E. C, G, C, E. Don't touch the first one. Get rid of the second C. And let's try that with the bass clef this time. There's a C, there's G, and there's E. Root position again. Where's the root? C. This is C major 5-3, right? In the key of C major, what's C? 1. That's a first degree, so it's a big one. Okay, next one. E, G, C, E. Write it. E, G, C, E. Don't touch the first E, but this is gone. Now we have E, G, and C. Is this in the root position? No, because there's a gap. Then this is the root, right? Okay, what's that? That's a C. C, E, G. That's a C major 6. First inversion. Okay, in the key of C major, again, C is 1, but 6, number 6 for the first inversion. Now look at the second one now. We have G, B, D, G. What do we have? G, B, D, G. Now it's doubled. Okay, now again, G, B, and D. Ooh, nice and even. So it's in the root position of G. G 5-3, right? In the key of C major, what's G? In the key of C major, G is C, D, E, F, G, the 5th degree, right? So it's a Roman numeral 5, okay? In root position, so you don't have to write 5-3. Okay, can we do the next one? What do we have? F, A, D, F. F, A, D, F. Okay. F, A, D, that's it. Not in the root position. This is the root, right? So can we try this in root, which is D, F, and A. Yes? So this is D. In the key of C major, which degree is that? D is a 2nd degree, right? So you go 2. Okay, 2 is in minor mode, right? Okay, and which inversion is that? There's a gap on the top, so it's 6. See, F is on the bottom. If D is on the bottom, that's a root position. If F is on the bottom, that's a first inversion. Okay, if A is on the bottom, that's a 2nd inversion, right? Good. And from D to F to A, this is D minor triad. Okay, let's go on. Do A, C, E, A. Again, A, C, E, A. Let's draw that. A, C, and E. Root position again. And you know this is A minor chord, right? In the key of C major, what's A then? C, D, E, F, G, A. That's 6 degrees, isn't it? So it's 6 in smaller letter because it's minor mode, okay? And it's in the root position. So this is good, just 6, number 6, Roman numeral 6. Okay, next one. This. What do we have? We have E, B, E, G. E, B, E, G. E is doubled. E, B, and G. Oh, nice and even. So it's in root position. E, right? E minor. In the key of C major, what's E? 3, and that's in minor mode. How can you tell? In the key of E major, you're supposed to have a G sharp, but there's no G sharp. Third note is lowered. Okay, so this is good. Yeah. Then can we go to the question C now, the last one? Now from Little Etude by Schumann. Key. 1 sharp. Is that a G major or E minor? If it's a minor, do you see D sharp? No D sharps. So this is G major. Okay? Let's figure it out. GBD, you can tell that's a G major chord, right? In the key of G, what do you have? It's 1 first degree, and G's on the bottom. So this is in the root position. Next one, we have a GBD2, right? But G's not on the bottom, but D's on the bottom. Okay, when you have GBD, that's a root position. But when you have D, G, and B, that's a second inversion, right? There's a gap on the bottom. Okay, so this is the same thing. First degree, which is G major, 6/4. Okay, let's do the next one. What do we have? GCE. GCE. G's on the bottom. C and E. Okay, so you know this is not in the root position, right? Because gap is on the bottom, and this is root. When you put them in order, it's going to be like this. C, E, G, right? In the key of G, what's C? G, A, B, C. That's 4th degree. Yeah, so it's 4. Major mode. And what's on the bottom? A G, right? So this is 6/4. Okay. Next one, we have E, G, C. What's on the bottom? E. But which one is the root? C. Because there is a gap. Now you want to double check? Here we go. We have E, we have G, and we have C. See, I told ya. Okay, this is the root. So this is the first inversion, which is 6. In the key of G major, what's C again? G, A, B, C. It's 4th degree. Okay? Next one. A, C, E. A's on the bottom. In the key of G, what's A? 2. In root position, right? Not too sure? Here we go. A, C, E. See? Root position. And in the key of G major, A is second one. G, B, D. G is the lowest one. And this is in the simplest form, right? The root position. So in the key of G major, what's G? 1 in root position, so no numbers right after. Great. We have a few more minutes, so we're going to go to the next page and learn the dominant 7th chord. Okay, dominant 7th. You know what dominant is, right? It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is dominant. Okay, when there's a triad with a D, F sharp, and A, that's called dominant, right? But when you have the 7th note added, you call that dominant 7. Okay, see there's a major triad with another one. From bottom to the top is minor 7. Okay, so D, F sharp, A, and C is called dominant 7 on D. Okay, here we go. Now this is in the root position. See, nice and even, no gap, right? Now you call that dominant 7, and this is how you write it, 7. From here to here is 7th, right? Interval of 7, which is this. From here to here is interval of 5. And from bottom to the third one, this is interval of 3. So you call this, you know, dominant 7, and this is how you write it. But you just go ahead and simplify it. Okay. For the second one, I mean the first inversion, when you bring this D up to the top, okay, still this is the root, okay, but this is in the first inversion. Okay, now this time the F sharp is on the bottom, right? And you call this the first inversion, and this is a number 4, 6, 5. Why is that? Okay, from here to here, from the bottom to the top is 6. Okay, the bottom note to the what is it? The third, 5th is 5th, and the bottom to the third note is it's a 3, of 3. So it's 6, 5, 3, but again you want to do it 6, 5. Okay. Now, when you bring the bottom note to the top again, it becomes a second inversion. Okay. And where's the root? It's up here. It's always look for the something, close together like this, and it's on the top. This is the root. Okay. All right. 6, 4, 3. Okay. But you want to do with 4, 3. The same thing. Now from here to here is 6. From here to here is 4. From here to here is 3. Okay? Alright. Remember the number 4, 3. Okay. Now either you can do like 6, 4, but remember for the secondary the triads. I'm sorry, the inversion for the second inversion for the triad is called 6, 4. So we don't want to repeat it. So instead of 6, you're going to go 4, 3. Okay, here. This is the third inversion. Root, first, second, and third. From bottom to the top is 6. From bottom to the, second up, the third, fifth is fifth and fourth. And to this one is the second. All right. So it's actually 6, 4, 2. But we're gonna just simplify it to either 4, 2 or even 2 is good. Okay, let's go with 4, 2 for now. Okay, this is good. Now we'll go ahead and do more dominant 7 next week. Okay, have a great day, and you did a good job today. Bye bye.